Hello, beautiful souls. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful village surrounded by tall hills. In this village lived a young man named Michael. Michael was poor but kind and thoughtful. He had a few friends who lived nearby. Whenever Michael went out with his friends, they were treated with respect and admiration. But they didn't treat Michael the same way. One day, feeling upset, Michael went to a nearby river. He was troubled by how people disrespected each other for no reason. He wondered why people behaved so badly. Michael decided to seek advice from an old monk, known for helping people with their problems. The monk lived in a big monastery high up in the mountains. When Michael reached the monastery, he saw the monk deep in meditation, with others waiting patiently at his feet for guidance and counsel. Michael joined them, waiting for his turn. When the monk finally opened his compassionate eyes, he saw people burdened with life's troubles and began addressing their concerns one by one. When it was Michael's turn, he stood up, bowed respectfully to the monk, and knelt at his feet. As the monk inquired about his well-being, Michael broke down in tears, pouring out his heart to the monk. Michael expressed his feelings of being disrespected and undervalued by everyone, including his friends, family, and relatives. He shared how his opinions were often disregarded or mocked, leading him to believe that he was a person unworthy of respect. He further explained how he was treated as a useless individual wherever he went. Upon hearing this, the monk smiled warmly and asked Michael about his desires. Michael expressed his wish for respect and attention from everyone, and to never be ignored. The monk then told Michael that no one could disrespect or humiliate him unless he allowed it. He explained that people disrespected him because he had allowed himself to become weak instead of strong and powerful. The monk emphasized that in this world, the strong often mistreat the weak, just as a father might insult his children, a husband his wife, the rich the poor, and a monk his servant. He urged Michael to deeply understand why he wasn't honored or looked up to, and to comprehend people's attitudes, their thought processes, and their perspectives. The monk then decided to share 5 life-altering lessons with Michael. If implemented correctly, these lessons would ensure that people would respect him, listen to his words attentively, and never ignore him again. The first lesson was about learning to say no to people. Michael realized that he often said yes to everything just to please others, even if it meant compromising his own beliefs or desires. The monk explained that by always agreeing with others, Michael was giving away his power and diminishing his self-worth. Instead, the monk encouraged Michael to have the confidence to express his own opinions and boundaries, even if it meant disagreeing with others. By asserting himself in this way, Michael would earn the respect of those around him and establish himself as an individual with strong convictions. The second lesson focused on the importance of refraining from constant complaining. Michael recognized that he often dwelled on his problems and voiced his grievances to anyone who would listen. However, the monk explained that constantly complaining only served to perpetuate negativity and drive people away. Instead, the monk advised Michael to adopt a more proactive approach by seeking solutions to his problems and maintaining a positive outlook. By focusing on finding solutions rather than dwelling on complaints, Michael would not only gain the respect of others, but also cultivate a more optimistic and resilient mindset. The third lesson emphasized the need for Michael to establish boundaries and not always be available to everyone. The monk explained that by constantly being at the beck and call of others, Michael was inadvertently diminishing his own value and allowing himself to be taken for granted. To rectify this, the monk encouraged Michael to prioritize his own needs and make himself less readily accessible. By doing so, Michael would convey to others that his time and presence were valuable commodities, deserving of respect and consideration. The fourth lesson underscored the importance of integrity and keeping promises. Michael realized that he had sometimes made commitments that he couldn't follow through on, eroding trust and respect from others. The monk explained that honesty and reliability were fundamental traits that commanded respect and admiration from others. Therefore, the monk urged Michael to be mindful of his words and actions, ensuring that he followed through on his promises and commitments. By consistently demonstrating integrity and reliability, Michael would earn the trust and respect of those around him. The fifth and final lesson addressed the issue of overcoming poverty and its associated stigma. Michael understood that his financial struggles had often led to feelings of inadequacy and disrespect from others. However, the monk reminded Michael that true respect and self-worth transcended material possessions. Instead of defining himself by his economic status, the monk encouraged Michael to focus on developing his inner qualities and strengths. By striving to become the best version of himself, regardless of his financial circumstances, Michael would earn the respect and admiration of others based on his character and integrity. As Michael applied these invaluable lessons to his life, he witnessed a remarkable transformation unfold before him. People began to treat him with newfound respect and admiration, recognizing the strength and conviction he had cultivated within himself. Inspired by Michael's journey of self-improvement and growth, I invite you to embark on your own path towards earning respect and admiration from those around you. Take heed of the timeless wisdom imparted by the monk and apply it to your own life. Learn to assert yourself by saying no when necessary, and have the courage to express your own opinions and boundaries. Embrace a proactive mindset by seeking solutions to your problems and maintaining a positive outlook rather than succumbing to constant complaints. Establish boundaries and prioritize your own needs, conveying to others that your time and presence are valuable commodities deserving of respect. Uphold integrity and reliability in all your words and actions, ensuring that you follow through on your promises and commitments. Focus on developing your inner qualities and strengths, rising above any perceived limitations or challenges, and earning respect based on your character and integrity. By embracing these principles and committing to personal growth, you too can cultivate a life filled with respect, admiration, and fulfillment. Subscribe to this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, and together, let us strive to become the best versions of ourselves.